Hi everybody, it's Patrick, and how are you? So, I've been wanting to do this for a while, and this just, I don't know, for some reason it feels like the right time. You know, it happened. I love Oxygen Bleach. We talk about it all the time. You've seen it on my show, you've read about it in my book, you've seen me use it on Facebook. I mean, I love it. But we always talk about it for one thing, and it has so many uses, and I thought it would be fun to give you sort of 10 uses for oxygen bleach that you may or may not know. The first one is obviously stain removal. This is why we so love it, because you mix up 1 tablespoon to a quart of water and you dip stains like red wine or blood or fruit juice, or like if the baby has an accident, you just dip it in and it literally changes color and you toss it in the wash. Super easy. There's a million uses sort of in this realm for it, so I won't go through them all, but you get the idea. So that's the first thing, is like stain removal. The second is just to whiten your laundry. Throw it in the laundry. The one that everybody knows is it's great for athletic wear because it like lifts the oil and kind of that odor out of your sort of performance wear. So it's great for that, but it's also great just like if your sheets are dingy, like if your dog lays on the bed and you have that kind of yellow oily spot, or if like your towels look dingy, you throw a tablespoon right into the load and it just kind of brightens all of that up. The third, kind of going with the textile thing, is carpet. You know, if you have a pet accident, or if your carpet just looks sort of dingy and kind of blah, you can mix a tablespoon to a gallon of water, of warm water. I should always say warm. Mix a tablespoon to a gallon of water, you blot it on, then you take a towel with clear water, with clean water, and you blot that to kind of, I always say like rinse, and then you blot it dry. And the rinse is really important because it kind of what makes the whole thing work. You can put this in a rug shampooer. Same tablespoon to a gallon, you put it in the rug shampooer and go over the carpet. Do know that you may see the area lighten because it's not oxidized. Oxidation just sort of naturally happens to the carpet, and the oxygen bleach takes it away. So if your carpet's white, you kind of either need to do a whole room or whatever, but you'll figure it out. And then fourth is like upholstery. You do it like you do the carpet, but it's much more important to blot it with clear water to really get that rinse and then blot it dry. Sometimes you even have to use a little brush on the stain, like after you've put it on there, and then you blot it clean. It'll be much more obvious when it dries if you don't really blot it clear. So that's next. So fifth kind of goes with these, is like pet things, like your pet bed, the crate, the dog toys, sort of all of those things. Those you can use a tablespoon for a gallon and clean them. And what's really great is this is just hydrogen peroxide, and it completely off gases after about 6 hours. So you just kind of mix it up, use it, and then it's gone. Just rinse it and you're good to go. And what's great is, like, you know, if your pet kind of has their nose in their bed or whatever, then you're not gonna have a problem with their having chemicals down kind of where they are. So that's sort of super. And then the next one is the kitchen. So you can clean your kitchen with oxygen bleach. It's great to clean your fridge because it takes off everything organic, which is super. And your cutting boards, it makes them antibacterial. It's antibacterial, so it's super. It's also great to clean the stove, and it's great on stainless. And what's best is after you mix up a tablespoon to about a half a gallon, you use it all over the kitchen, and then you pour the rest down the drain and turn on the disposer. It'll totally clean your drain. It's super. If you have like burnt on food in a pan, so you've made, I don't know, your famous lasagna or something, and it's all burnt on the pan, set it in the sink, cover it with warm water, add 2 tablespoons of oxygen bleach, let it sit for 20 minutes, and all of that burnt on stuff will just float to the top, and then you just wash it away. Super, super easy. Now we're gonna go to the bathroom. To clean the bathroom, it's a tablespoon to a half a gallon of water. I actually just throw a tablespoon and a little bit of water in the bottom of my sink or in the tub or whatever, and then just use a towel and clean it and then rinse it all, and and it makes sense, right? Because it's oil and it's organic and it's those sorts of things just taking it away. If you mix this with a little like stain solution or even a little dish soap, it's great to clean your grout. So it's sort of super that way because it's all antibacterial, super safe, super clean. With that, this will actually remove mold. If you have a big mold problem, it's like a pro, but if you just get some mold like on the side of the garage or on like, some chair that's set outside, mix this up, 2 tablespoons to a gallon of hot water, rub it on, let it sit about 10 minutes, and rinse, and you're good to go. And the great thing about this is it won't hurt the plants. So just give them a rinse off, just to add some extra water. But because it off gases, there's actually this thing called the Solvay effect. I won't go into it, but it's totally safe. With that, we're going to do the deck, because 2 tablespoons to a gallon of hot water, like mop it on the deck, and then you rinse it off. We did this last year, and it is amazing how much cleaner the deck came. And treated wood manufacturers recommend sodium percarbonate as one of the ways to clean the deck, so that's sort of nice. And then the last one, and this is actually kind of what prompted this, because this is one I did not know, you can use it to clean brick. It's great to clean brick. It's 2 tablespoons to a gallon of hot water, and you sponge it on or brush it on, let it sit about 20 minutes and rinse it away. You can use it on the fireplace, obviously, which could get a little messy. Throw a towel down if you're going to do that. But it would be great on the fire pit. I was thinking about it because it's kind of getting to be that season. And, you know, you don't want everybody's hands being all sooty. And, you know, soot is really oily. And because this breaks away oil, it kind of takes it away, which is a fun trick I just didn't know. So there are 10 ways, I think, to use oxygen bleach. I hope you love them. Feel free to reach out to the store if you have any questions about oxygen bleach, or, you know, you can even comment here and I'll try to answer them. It'd be great if you'd like and subscribe, because that would really help me out, and I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a really great day and have fun. Have fun using your oxygen bleach. Bye.